Peace and love, creatives. Today I am going to show you what I take with me when I am traveling and want to do art. So here we go. First thing I take, Avi, is a sketchbook. And this is my sketchbook that I just recently started. I started it in May of 22, and I take this whenever I go traveling. This is the one sketchbook that I use. I do bring extra papers with me just in case I want a different type of paper, and then I put it in my little area here. It's ruined because I used to keep it in my pencil case, which I'll show you now, and I stopped putting it there, and I started actually utilizing my little envelope that's in the back of this sketchbook. The sketchbook that I'm using is an Arteza sketchbook, and it is, I want to say, I don't know. I'll write it down what the specs are, like as far as GSM and all that stuff, and how many sheets come in it. It'll be down there somewhere. Okay, so I take that. I also bring my pencil case, and in my pencil case I have my Koh i Noor pencils. It's a small pack of Koh i Noor pencils that I got on clearance from Michael's way back, and it just fits perfectly. It has enough colors for me to pick and choose. Not all the colors I would want, but it's okay. I have a black wing pencil from Scrawlrbox that I got in a subscription box. I have my Kohl Erase pencil. I have a liner in the color blue. It's a V-ball. It's a 0.7. I have a paintbrush, but this paintbrush is actually for my Gamsol, just in case I want to use some Gamsol. I travel with Gamsol. And then these are pieces that I had done that don't fit in that sketchbook if I close it. So, a gel pen, because you never know when you want to add a little bit of gold. A couple of clips to keep my pages down. Pencil shavings. I have my travel paintbrushes, which come in 3 sizes, and to be honest with you, I use this one the most. The other ones usually don't even come out. When I'm traveling, there's usually not enough space for me to pull out too many things, so I pick and choose wisely. Sometimes there's not any water, so I utilize a water brush. I have a ruler just in case. I bring my compass with me just in case I want to make circles. This is a cute little trinket that I actually got at an antique shop, and I put some Arctic squash in there that is nice and hard, and whenever I want some white to add, I have some available. I have this eraser. Now this eraser doesn't stay in this travel bag. This is actually my eraser that I'm using now, but an eraser. Washi tape in 2 different sizes. This one got ruined with water in my recent travel, so I'm gonna take that out. My T-Gal sharpener, which work with the pencils that I have. I have an ink pen that I use. I also have a fine liner. It's a it's a Pigma Micron PN. And then I have a Faber-Castell brush pen and a black 199, and it says soft brush. It's okay. Sometimes it gives me lines that I don't want, but that's usually because I'm moving while I'm trying to do art. So that's that. Oh, I also usually have this in here, which is my Koi watercolors, and it definitely gets used. So yeah, last place I went, there was a lot of grass. I actually just came back from traveling. And then everything that I keep in here fits in here lovely. Never have an issue with fitting all my stuff in there. I usually take a cloth as well, and this is usually in there too, which is my spray bottle. This spray bottle stays on my desk, but when I travel I put it in here. But I'm back, so I'm taking it out. I'm trying to get everything back in order. This is another water brush. I like using this water brush because it's small and compact, and it just works perfectly. These things that are in here, minus this, usually just stays in here, and this is my travel set. I'm gonna leave that out because I'm gonna need it later. Okay, so that's my pencil case, and then I'm gonna move this over. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here. And then I have this bag, which is like huge. It's probably 12 inches, maybe even longer. Yeah, it's even longer than 12 inches by a little, I'm gonna say 11 inches. So it's a nice size bag that I can kind of like roll up and shove into something if I need to. This usually comes with me if I'm going on a long travel, not if I'm just like gonna be gone for the day and want to take some art with me to keep busy. And in here I have some fine liners, and these are all PN fine liner in the Pigma Micron. I just like them because you can vary the lines with them, and they came in different colors, and I just thought it was cool. This one is just a fine liner that came in a subscription box. Another gel pen. This one came in a subscription box too. I just keep it in there. And then I have like random pens that I keep in here because I really didn't know what to do with them. And you know, you never know when you want to add a little bit of highlighter into the mix. This also came in a subscription box. It was just the cutest, so I just put it in there. It keeps with the aesthetics. So, oh, and I have a mechanical pencil. Let's take it all out. Right. Okay, so we have some pastel highlighters, a pen. These are actually crayons, but I honestly just keep it in there because when you go in there and you look at this, I mean, how cute is that, right? Okay, and then we have the PN microns and the fine liner in a 01. And this gel pen is like a glittery gel pen, and it's like a red glitter. So the little sparkles that you see here is kind of like what you're gonna see on paper when you write with it. Fun fact, this also came in a subscription box. I think I have a problem. I think I do. I don't ever use this pencil, but I feel like if ever I forgot a pencil, you know, you always have one. Just in case, and you don't need a sharpener, just in case you forget a sharpener too. This usually stays on my desk and goes with me when I travel. And so do these. Now these are just like random paint pens. I'll pick a few and throw them in the bag. So right now, these are the ones I have in here that I took with me on my trip. And a fine liner, and this is a big boy. This one is a 10, so yeah, nice and chunky. And then I have another one in a size 12, And these came in sub boxes too, which is nice. So I have some loop paint markers that came in a Upcrate subscription box many moons ago. And these were the colors that they came in, which was really amazing. Like, these all came in one subscription box with other things. That was pretty cool. And then I have my, honestly, like my saving grace. These guys are like, you can't go wrong when you go with Posca. You can't. So I have a bunch of different Posca colors that I think would look nice together. And I try to get the smaller and the larger size of them. Always have to have a white Posca because you never know. I don't know why I brought this with me, but maybe just for color, like green. Then I brought some pastels of the Pilot juice paint pens. These actually disappointed me this trip on the sketchbook that I was using. So yeah, yep. And then I fold it over like that. Usually if I'm going somewhere, I'll put everything in here and it all fits, stuffed in there, but it all fits. And in my recent trip, I'll show you the art that I did. There's that. That was me doing something really quick with pencil. They're all just really just doodly sketch kind of things, you know what I mean? Nothing very final and finished. And then I'll go over what I've done here. I just was trying to get the hang of the brush pen. I was trying to get the hang of this brush pen because whenever I was using it, like the tip would fray, and it really was like, it was getting under my skin. So I just was trying to work that out, and I made like a little dog shape kind of thing. But I don't know, something, it just wasn't working right. A little bit more. There we go. But it did the job, so I can't be mad at that. This was my first piece of art that I did on my travel. I just thought it was cool. The pose reminded me of what they do for Attack on Titans. So yeah, a little bit of that going on there. And yeah. This I just painted blue in the background, and then I decided to do a guy with really, really high hair. Like, I don't know. And yeah, then I drew a girl because that's what I do most of the time. And then I just made a background surrounding her. Nothing on this side. Another girl, kind of just, you know, in the water. And the watercolors I'm using are the Koi watercolors. I drew this, I inked it, but I didn't color it. I went to a sporting event over the weekend, and I just kind of like really quickly, again with this pen, just drew the people that were in front of me. This is me with my big hat protecting me from the sun. And then these were the people that were in front of me. And then I drew her, and there's that gel pen, the Sakura gel pen that I used. And then this was my last piece, and I'm just cheering on all the MVPs from my trip, which was water, because yeah, my eraser, my color erase pencil, and my paint, and I didn't get to paint it, but I did draw it. I have a couple of pieces in my travel log that I just sketch out and ink, but I don't paint or color in. but I get to it eventually. But that's it. And that's what I take on my trips when I go away. It varies, but not by much, to be honest with you. It's usually these things. The paper would definitely vary. I would, depending on how I'm feeling and what kind of art I'm doing, I'll bring that paper, you know. Or maybe sometimes I'll pack a couple of these guys in the mix, just to have a little bit more ease, depending on where I'm going, like I said. But I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I will see you again on the next one. Peace and love.